Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you are fine and you are safe and you are eating very healthy food at your home. Okay, children, yesterday we have completed till here the life skills we have completed. Okay, so now turn to the page 25. Okay, children, here the page number 25. Okay, listen carefully. Listen carefully as your teacher reads out some sentences. Circle the correct options within brackets. The smallest or largest animal in the world is blue whale. So which is the largest animal? That is blue whale. And here we have to circle. We have to circle the largest. Okay, children. Next. A zoologist is someone who studies animals or care for animals. Who studies the animals. Yes, in your textbook also it was there now. Who studies about your animals. Okay. Those who are caring for animals, they are in the sanctuary or in the park or the zoo. Okay, next. A group of crows is called a parliament of crows or murder of crows. Yes, it is murder of crows. Okay, yes. So don't think like that that murder which is stabbed by the knife and all. No. This just a group of crows is called as murder of crows. Okay, children. Now next, an elephant smell water at the distance of 3 miles. Okay, 3 miles, not the 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers will be very far. Okay, children. The brain of an ostrich is larger than its eye. You know, children, how see the ostrich. An ostrich is the largest bird. So it has eyes also, yes, but it is, its eye is very larger than its brain. Its eye only big. The brain is not larger. Okay, the brain of the ostrich is larger than its eye. No, sorry, children. It's smaller than eye. Eye is big. Sorry, children, this is wrong. Okay, children? Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, next. The brain of an ostrich is smaller than its eye. That eye is only big. The brain is small, Yes, next. Great white sharks can live long for 70 years. They can live longer 70 years. Next. Speak well. Work in pairs. Discuss the situation when you happy, angry or frightened. Once I got separated from my parents at a railway station. Partner. What did you do? You must felt frightened. Yes, but I decided not to move from where I was standing. My parents found me after a while. So in this situation that boy has frightened. That you have to say about happy and angry. Okay. Sometimes what happen, you feel very happy. For what? You just got good marks, then you will be happy. Or else when your mother or father will be taking your favorite thing from the market, then you will be happy. Yes, on that situation you have to converse like this and you have to write in your notebook. You can say me in any of the things. Okay, children. Now, next one is conversation practice. Tilak fractured his leg. He had many visitors who wanted to know how he was feeling. Read the conversation between Tilak and his aunt. Her aunt, how are you, Tilak? I'm better, thank you. My leg still hurts enough. So what Tilak is saying, I'm better, aunt, but even because I got hurt, my leg is still hurts. Okay, next. You must take rest and take your medicines regularly. Yes, auntie, I will. So what the auntie is saying, you must take the rest and your medicines regularly. Whenever anyone is fall ill, we have to take say the thing, and we have to hope for them that they will be get better soon. Get well soon. Thank you, auntie. So what he is hoping that you have to get well soon. Okay, and he was saying what? Thank you. Okay. Have a similar conversation with your partner. Imagine that one of you is in the bed with fever and another is visiting her or him. Use these sentences. How are you? What did the doctor say? Are you feeling better? Does it hurt? Get well soon. I am better now. I'm not feeling too well. My head, hand, foot is hurting. So these type of conversations you have to keep in like, okay. So you can write in the conversation in the tabular form also, and you can write like aunt and boy, okay. So if anybody is suffering from fever, then how you converse with them? That you have to show by these sentences. Okay, children? Yes. Next. Enrichment activities. Okay. For lesson number 1 and 2. Poems are of different kinds. An acrostic is a poem which the first letter of each line forms subject of the poem when read downwards. Here what is that beta? Sports. Now the children are playing the sports, whether it's surfing, swimming, football. Okay. This. Okay, next. An acrostic poem is a poem in which, suppose here sports are there, all the words are used by here. It should be an initial letter. Okay. S. Something that is fun. P. Puts everybody on run. O. Over to the fields. R. Racing all the way. T. Teams gather and play. S. Spirits are up and gay. Okay, children. So here you can now here form groups of 4. Each group should write an acrostic poem on one of these topics: friends, school, trees, fruits, holidays. Write it on a sheet of chart paper. Illustrate your poem. Put up the charts in the classroom. Just you take a small paper, A4 size paper, and write this. Suppose friends. Friends. F. For F, what you can write? For R you can write, for I you can write, E you can write, N you can write, D and S also. Okay. Same as school. Okay. I will just say about the friends. Like feel for you. Respect for you, include you, everywhere for you, okay, and need for you, D for delight for you, S, sideways always for you, okay, this one, you can write any of the things, okay children. Next. Look at this picture and describe what you see. What is it? Write the description in your notebook. You can see in this picture, children, what they are doing. Here some hospital is there. Here the children are playing, and this child is playing with the seat. Here one boy is coming out of this. Okay. Here whatever you are thinking about this, you write in your notebook. Okay. Describe and write the description in your notebook. Okay, children. Please send in the WhatsApp group, children. Okay. Next. This one is children pests. Teachers pests. Okay, let us see this poem, children. It was another day at school and teacher smiled with sweet concern. She turned to mathematics and encouraged us to learn. So it was like next day for the school and one more day for the school, and the teacher was smiling and she has a very concern for us, and she turned to mathematics and encouraged us to learn. Actually she was saying what beta? Maths. Okay, next. So actually in general we are saying the mathematics, right? And she was encouraging to learn the mathematics. Okay. I sat in silence, gloomily, hopelessly. I sat in silence. Sometimes what happens, children, whether we are understanding or not understanding, we are just we are sitting in the silence. Okay, we don't know what to do. That is called as gloomily. Gloomily means hopelessly. What will happen? What is not happening? Whether I can understand? Whether I cannot understand? That is state of mind is called as a gloomily. Twiddling both of my thumbs means I was playing with the thumbs. Because you feel, children, that maths is a boring subject, and then you people are sometimes playing with your thumbs, playing with your what you call as fingers, Okay, drawing something. No, not okay. So actually because of the boredom he was doing like that, because he was sit in very silent mood. Yes, next. I tried my best to concentrate on multiplication sums. Okay, so that was which subject beta teacher is saying? That is mathematics, and that boy is trying to learn the multiplication sums and trying to concentrate. Okay, next. Teacher sat down in her chair. What is the next picture comes in your mind? That teacher sat down in her chair. Spectacles balanced her nose. Spectacles? What you call as goggles, or what you call as that glasses? Yes. Balance. She has balanced on her nose. Okay, next. When suddenly she gasped aloud like a statue froze. Okay. Okay. So here. So what happened beta? Here suddenly what has happened? She turned at the corner of the walls and she was like froze. She's not understanding anything. She suddenly she is like a statue. Now so many children will observing the teacher, and what has happened? What has happened? Now what has happened? We will see. Okay, the spider has descended. Yes. So one of the spider descended means comes down. Okay. Ascending means up. Descended means came down. Okay. From its home up on the ceiling fan. Yes. So where it has come down? From the ceiling. Okay. From the ceiling means what? What you see up when you are seeing up from the room now? What is it called as? Not floor. That is called as ceiling. Yes. Yes, next. Teacher sat there transfixed, quite afraid with feeling. See, what are the observation by the child? You can see here, children. Teacher sat there transfixed, unable to move. She was frightened like anything by seeing that spider. What can we do? She was like straight. She is sitting very quiet and very frightened with the feeling. Quite frightened with the feeling. Afraid means frightened, means she was afraid of that spider and she was very strictly she was sitting at one place. Okay, next. Her face turned into pure white mask. Okay, this is a phrase, children. Here like her face was turned into a pure white mask because she was fight with the fear, like sometimes what happen when we are fear we are becoming reddish color. Few of them they are clueless. When they are clueless they become a white mask. Okay, this is a phrase they have used. Okay, here her eyes were glazed with fear. Her eyes were very dull and very lifeless, and she has a fear in her eyes. As the spider peered at her, one thing was very clear. See, actually what has happened, she was already frightened. What has happened now? That spider, that boy was in this poem, what that child is, that child is describing is this peering. Peering means very keenly looking, like very careful anyone looking, no, that is called as peering. When it's a glance means you just look it out and then you came back to your position, but that is clearly, that is to see very carefully, that is called as peered. Okay, and in this one thing has clear. Okay, teachers are also human beings. Now what has clear? As the children they are also frightened, the teachers also can be frightened. That is very clear. And even the teachers are also human beings. As the children they have their own fears, even the children have their own fear. Okay, now they have fears like you and me. That's what I learned in the school today. My heart is filled with the glee. So whenever you are feeling like something is common between children and the teachers, how you feeling beta? You are feeling very happiness. Yeah, that filled with glee means happiness. Okay, children? I hope you have understood this poem. Okay, children? Now, going to the read and answer means textual exercises. Very little are there, beta. Just go with us. Okay. Take the correct meanings of these lines from the poem. Poem. Actually, it is called as poem. Twiddling both my thumbs. Who was doing twiddling both my thumbs? That boy. What? Observing. That boy was observing all the time the teachers. How she was frightened. How the spider has come. How that boy filled with the happiness and all. That was regarding the poem. Okay, children. So, moving the thumbs mechanically out of the boredom. This is the correct answer. Whether the boy was feeling nervous and unwell? No. Playing the game with the thumbs? No. Because of the boredom, because he sat very silent. How many mathematical questions are there? How many mathematical sums are there? We don't know, right? He was sitting very silently. Yes. Her face turned into a pure white mask. So the teacher wearing a white mask? No. She was white with fever, or she has a fair complexion. No. She was white with fear, because when she has peered into the spider, then she was afraid a little bit fair. Okay. My heart filled with glee. Last sentence. My heart filled with happiness. Okay, that is the correct answer. Okay, children. Now, why did the speaker heart filled with glee? I told you, na children. What is that? You just tell your opinion. I'll be listening. Okay, children. Now, there are number of words in poem rhyme such as concern and learn. Find 4 rhyming words in the poem. Okay. Like descended, transfixed. Okay. Ceiling, feeling. Okay. Next. Fear, fear, clear, like that. Okay. Next, thumbs, sums. Okay. So, and what can be there? Nose, froze. So, these are the things you can take from the poem. And last one, just check it out. Many people find spiders scary, but spiders play an important role in our ecosystem. Find out why they are important and complete this sentence. Okay. See, spiders are very important. Even children, ants, spiders, everyone is important in our nature. Okay. Spiders are more important to our ecosystem because they are predators of insects. They help in pest control. They help in controlling the population on many household pests such as cockroaches, ants, grasshoppers, like that. Okay, so you can take this, you can write here. Okay, so this is the poem also completed, lesson number 2 also completed. I'll just try to take out whatever the things are there, okay, in your books. Thank you, children. Thank you a lot. I hope you have enjoyed the poem. You have learned a lot today. Okay, thank you.